I already told you guys that right now is the best time to binge watch One Piece if you have not seen it already. I'm probably going to end up doing that right after I catch up to Black Clover and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But I want to hear from you guys. What anime are you binge watching right now in these hard times? Let me know in the comment section below.
Prepare yourself, Dan Saiyan.
If you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way you never miss a video. And at the end of this video, I actually have a special message for you guys. Make sure you stick around to find out. One Piece has been one of the big three anime that really started out this huge anime renaissance that we're seeing right now and has stuck it out for all those years. It has never been canceled, it has never stopped airing, none of that. It hasn't even finished yet. So One Piece is one of the OGs and has a huge fan base that is dedicated to the show. And unlike Dragon Ball, Naruto, and Bleach, it has continuously kept going and trudging along, creating brand new story arcs that actually have been highly receptive and have gotten a huge amount of praise. So I would definitely say that One Piece is like Dragon Ball's little brother. It definitely has a lot of shonen themes and styles that have carried over from Dragon Ball to shows like One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach. All these shows, they just mix so well. That's why they created an entire game having all these shonen antagonists and protagonists fighting it out against each other to the death, even if that game ultimately wasn't very good. So today I have a what if for you. A what if that was inspired to me by the artwork from Cellman Art. As you guys can see right here, make sure you go ahead and follow him on Twitter, give him your support because this art inspired this video. So what if Goku accidentally ate some gum fruit that gave him the exact same abilities that Monkey D. Luffy has? Well, first of all, why do I say accidentally? Well, I don't think that Goku would intentionally eat gum fruit if it gave him these extraordinary powers that he didn't train and gain on his own. I mean, he had to actually get Super Saiyan God to face off against Beerus because Beerus was threatening the whole planet and he still did not like it. But he ended up making that form his own through Super Saiyan Blue and beyond. So I don't think that Goku would knowingly eat gum fruit if he knew what it was. So he would actually accidentally eat gum fruit. And how would he eat that? Well, there are plenty of ways that you can kind of push this into the narrative. It could be something akin to Bulma accidentally bringing the gum fruit here through some sort of portal, a experiment gone awry. Whatever the case might be, the gum fruit is now in Goku's possession, maybe mixed in with regular fruit in some chaotic mess, and Goku is inhaling this fruit because he just got done working out, he just got done training, and now he ate the gum fruit. So immediately he would get Monkey D. Luffy's powers. But what does that mean and how does that change things? First of all, I think that Goku eating the devil fruit will actually give him powers that will be very useful and will change him for the stronger. Unlike, say, if he ended up getting All Might's One for All, it really wouldn't change much of his actual strength. But the gum fruit gives him abilities and hacks that he didn't have prior. So, first of all, of course, there is increased strength, increased speed, increased durability, and increased endurance. Those are all coming with Devil Fruit regardless. So Goku, just based on that, is far more stronger than he was without eating the Devil Fruit. But on top of all this, he would gain access to the techniques and forms that Luffy has. So he would gain access to Gear Second, which is Luffy increasing the size of his blood vessels, pumping more oxygen and nutrients into his body, increasing his strength, his speed, everything. So basically, it's Luffy's version of Kaioken, which is a technique that Goku has a lot of experience with. So he would instinctively be able to use Gear Second like breathing. Gear third would be a little bit more different and would really factor a lot into exactly how creative Goku is going to be with inflating parts of his body. He may understand that that is the way to use the power, but I think that he definitely will have some sort and some form of Gear third, because Goku's biggest advantage to all this is his creativity with abilities. He has the most amount of abilities in anyone from Dragon Ball because he's extremely creative. So I could 100% see Goku using these gears and making brand new abilities and attacks with them. Now, I'm not exactly sure if Goku would be able to access Gear 4th because Luffy learned how to use this 4th gear in intensive training, very specific training. So I'm not exactly sure if Goku would be able to access the exact same thing, but he may be able to access something similar where his limbs do turn black and get stronger, more stretchy. He can play offense, he can play defense a lot better, and overwhelm his opponents with constant attack. Basically, think of it this way: Goku in these gears, he would basically be a Namekian, basically being able to stretch out his arms and use combination attacks like that. Or in a greater sense, he would be basically a Majin. He would be able to stretch himself around so completely that creatively he would have access to a plethora of overwhelming attacks that most opponents might not be able to block or dodge. Hell, we could even see a sort of Gatling gun Kamehameha done, and that would be an overwhelmingly devastating attack to almost any opponent. Unfortunately, these abilities come with a tremendous downside, and that is his lifespan. Goku would be trading his lifespan in order to use these abilities, and if he hasn't been completely explained what these abilities do and what the detriment is to using them, then he may be using them and inadvertently, unknowingly be reducing his lifespan to the point where he may be just falling apart and dying right there on the spot if he ends up going into this ability for like the millionth time. On the same note, after using some of these gears, he actually reverts to the size of a child if he uses too much strength, which I guess Goku is no stranger to. But ultimately, I think that because Goku is tapping into so much unfiltered raw power in his normal transformations, adding these extra abilities with the detriment of reducing your lifespan, Goku could reduce his lifespan a lot quicker because he's using up so much power in these gears. But if Goku has a short lifespan with these abilities, he would possibly be the most powerful being in all the cosmos, and may even give Beerus a run for his money, because Beerus may not be accustomed to fighting an opponent that can punch him from any direction at any time. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What do you think would change, and what do you think the consequences and the outcomes of fights would be if Goku had Luffy's power? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you made it to this point of the video, you are now part of the hashtag End of Video Squad. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Make sure to drop that comment with that hashtag for a chance to be featured on my next video. And I told you guys I have some special news for you, and I do. Rose has just created a brand new YouTube channel, and on this channel she is going to be reviewing Dragon Ball fanfiction, written Dragon Ball stories told in video format. So if you want more Dragon Ball fan content, make sure to go to her channel. I'm going to leave a link to it in the description below and the top comment. Make sure to go ahead and support her. Thank you guys so much for everything. Today I'm going to be responding to C18. So Jiro turned his wife into an android in their younger days, I'm assuming, and grew old alone, wanting to create more androids, one of which is their son. If you really look at Dr. Jiro's story with all the added content of 16 and 21 and everything, then it becomes a story of loss and sadness, and it's actually quite depressing because he ends up losing his entire family, and he would rightfully have Goku to blame for some of it. And so he is definitely a tragic figure that's basically trying to create his own family of murder robots that will actually kill Goku. But yes, that is probably the most plausible answer. Thank you so much for your comment. This is going to be BlackScape signing off. Take care, guys.